guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we are back guys with Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Actual episode 2. Yeah. So last episode, we followed Shirou instead of Rin. He's obviously more social, more nice than from Rin's point of view. From her side of the story, he was aloof and kind of mysterious and dismissive. He likes to help people, can't say no. That also puts him in weird situations where sometimes he'll be helping assholes, but he does it. He wants to make the world better. He follows the same dream that Kiritsugu used to follow when he was a child and sort of follow when he was an adult, so he wants to be a hero of justice. But Kiritsugu told him back in the day that you can't be a hero of justice without killing the people that are against you, and Shirou wants to save everyone. So we'll see if he manages to prove Kiritsugu's spirit wrong. Doesn't know anything about the Grail War. He kind of stumbled into it last episode. There was a summoning circle in the shed. He summoned Saber. She seems to like him a little better than Kiritsugu, and she's open with telling him about the war, but the mistake that he made was to, just like Rin, use a command spell right off the bat, not knowing what it was doing.
But at least he used one without noticing because he doesn't know how it works.
She did, yeah, she knew what she was doing, so. But yeah, he's got a lot to learn. He's currently facing Rin, who called him her novice master. So we'll see that meeting. He needs to learn about this before the true fighting starts. It's a good thing he's got Saber on his side though. So this is where we are. Let's see how that meeting goes, and let's see what happens next. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, I was wondering if she was gonna be enemy mode. Okay, show off. I like that she seems, right now, nice enough to, talk to him about what's going on, help him out. We'll see if that sticks.
本当魔術師なんだな。
あなただってそうでしょ。
俺はこんなことできないから。
そんなことないでしょ。
Well, he knows some tricks, but
初歩の初歩だもの。
そういう基本とか処方とかは知らないんだ。
なんだってこんなやつにセイバーが呼び出される
because he had a strong wish.
今は借りを返さないとね。
She's being nice and all, it's just I can't help but think that at the end of the day there's only one winner, so I'm a bit afraid that when it matters...
They're gonna turn against each other, maybe?
Yeah, I'm afraid of that.
We'll see.
And I did get this wrong. I assumed she was with Lancer, because Lancer is on the same frame, but there's also that big guy also.
She's sitting on the big guy.
Yeah.
それじゃあ話を始めるけど、
Let's get down to
自分が
business.
どんな立場にあるのか。
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
エミヤ君はマスターに選ばれたの。
ああ、これか。
サーバントの意思をねじ曲げてでも言いつけを守らせる呪文が。
Kind of like what you did last night.
絶対命令権は3回のみだから。
Need to be smart about it.
エミヤ君は殺されるだろうから、せいぜい注意して。
殺される？
Yeah, it's worth the death.
聖杯戦争の基本だもの。そうして他の6人を倒したマスターには、あなたはある儀式に巻き込まれたの。聖杯戦争っていう7人のマスターによる殺し合いに。
Well, to the death. Depends.
あなただって本当は理解してるんじゃない？サーバントに殺されかけたんだから。
Before he even was a part of this.
私もマスターに選ばれた一人。聖杯戦争を勝ち残るために、聖杯が与えた使い魔。
Archer.
使え
Familiar?
ないなんて見えないけど。
Partner?
過去だろうが現代だろうが実体化させたものがサーバント。
Or present?
基本霊体としてそばにいるけど実体化させて戦わせられるってわけ。
霊体と実体を使い分けられるってことか。
アーチャーよ。
He's always been there.
今は外を見張らせているわ。聖杯戦争を監督しているやつに聞きなさい。私が教えてあげられるのはね、あなたはもう戦うしかなくて強力な使い魔だからうまく使えってことだけよ。さて、あなたは不完全な状態みたいね、セイバー。
私は万全ではありません。シローはマスターとして成立していないので魔力の回復も難しいでしょう。
何の話をしてるんだ。
That you are a true beginner. You
マス
suck.
ターから
No.
の魔力の供給を受けることで存在していられるの。魔力の提供を受けられないからこの先困るってこと。エミヤ君も飲む？
It is technically.
あなたが正直に話してくれるなんて思わなかった。
こちらの手札を隠しても意味はないでしょう。 あなたという敵に知ってもらうことで
You are helping right now, so.
より深く理解してもらった方がいい。
風格も十分。ますます惜しい。私がセイバーのマスターだったらこんな戦い勝ったも同然だったのに。
Stop underestimating Archer! This is what I expected more from her.
そろそろ行きましょうか。聖杯戦争をよく知ってるやつに会いに行くの。
Please don't tell me Kirei.
I think it might be him.
もうこんな時間だぞ。
エミヤ君がそう言うんならいいけど、セイバーは
セイバーは関係ないだろ
マスターとしての自覚があるんだ。私がセイバーと話すのは嫌？
No.
う。そんなことがあるか。あいつの性格、どこか問題がある気がしてきたぞ。昔の英雄なんだろ。右も左もわからないだろうし。
She's been here before.
それは違う。サーバントはあらゆる時代に適応します。
And that too.
Yeah, been
この
there,
時代に
done
呼び出
that.
されたのも一度ではありません。
Last time was with your dad.
どんな確率よそれ。
どこに向かうの
Because she's the perfect choice for Saber. That's why.
神道にある。
I wonder why Rin is not piecing together like who she could be. It makes so much sense and she's given
But
so
they
many
don't,
hints.
They don't see her sword. If they did,
No, I know,
they would
but
know who she is.
There's a lot about Saber that she's piecing together. Give her some time. If she thinks about it, she could guess. Unless she just doesn't know that King Arthur is a woman.
There's also that.
仕方ないじゃない。霊体化できないんだから、甲冑姿で出歩くわけにもいかないでしょう。
They were better costumes for her last show.
最近物騒なのは知ってるだろ。もしものことがあったら責任持てないぞ。
You have a servant.
そこにいるセイバーはとんでもなくお強いんだから。
シローはさっき何を言いたかったのでしょう。
大した勘違いっぷりっていうか、大間抜けっていうか、私たちが襲われたら、エミヤ君が助けてくれるんだ。
It's how he is.
シローは私のマスターだ。
Yeah, but he
They don't see you as their servant.
wasn't raised knowing about this.
どうでもいいって感じ。
Keep talking about me like I'm not here. The bridge. Such an epic moment. Excalibur! I'm sorry.
What I did love about Shirou when I first watched the thing is the fact that he truly considers like Saber as like a partner,
Yeah.
not a servant.
Which I love this. Like when Rin treats Archer like a familiar or like, oh, go clean up the living room, I'm like,
A maid.
yeah, but he is a hero. Like he should deserve respect.
It did make a mess.
この時代に来たことあるって言ってたから、もしかするとここのエセ神父と何かあったのかも。
You don't say.
I'm nervous for you to go meet him.
私の後見人、
He killed your father.
兄弟子にして第二の死っていうところ。
Let's see how he changed. His hair is longer.
再三の呼び出しにも応じぬと思えば
Like knowing him, be careful. He could try to kill
というわ
you.
けか。リン、
I did not miss you.
私は琴峰キレイ、7人目のマスター、
エミヤ、シロ。
エミヤ。
Oh.
Flashback.
君はセイバーのマスターで
Not the
間違い
coincidence.
ないか。
俺はセイバーと契約した。そんなことを言われても俺には点でわからない。ちゃんとした魔術師がなるものなら
Not
他に
always.
マスターを選び直した方がいい。
They cannot pick somebody else, unfortunately.
マスターというものは他人に譲れるものではないし、ある種与えられた試練だ。聖杯戦争と呼ばれるものだ。
Your eyes are so dead, man.
選抜するための儀式だ。
本当にあの聖杯だって言うんじゃないだろ。
An actual cup.
サーバントなどという法外な奇跡が起きているだろう。持ち主に無限の力を与えよう。
なんだって聖杯戦争なんてものをさせるんだ。みんなで分ければいいだろう。
もっともな意見だが、私たちが決めたのではなく、ただ一人の持ち主を選定する。それが聖杯戦争だ。
他のマスターを殺すしかないっていうのは
It goes against everything he wants to do.
殺すしかないっていうのは誤解よ。
殺し合いだ。
キレイは黙ってて。
Yeah, don't listen to him.
この町に伝わる聖杯っていうのは霊体なの。私たちには触れられない。この意味わかる？他のマスターのサーバントを撤去させることよ。マスターを殺さなければならないとい
Yeah,
う。
but the easiest way to get rid of a servant is to get the master.
君は自分のサーバントを倒せると思うか。もってしても破りがたい。ならばどうするか。いかにサーバントが強力であろうが、そのサーバントも消滅する。
That's the easiest way, but
But it's wrong. It's wrong.
and to be fair, there are other ways they can get out of this.
聖杯に触れられるのはサーバントだけなんだろう。サーバントを失ったマスターには価値がない。
霊樹がある限りマスターの権利は残る。行き場に迷ったサーバントがいれば
As we have seen before.
残るということだ。マスターはマスターを殺すのだ。
その霊樹を今ここで使い切ったら
マスターの権利は失われるな。強力な魔術を行える霊樹を無駄に使う。
You wouldn't.
そいつは半人前どころかただのふぬけということだろう。
Novice maybe, coward no.
Compassion is not weakness.
君がマスターを放棄するというのならセーバーとの契約を立てばよい。聖杯戦争が終わるまで君の安全は
I don't know about that.
Don't believe him, please.
安全を保証されなくちゃいけないんだ。
私は繰り返される聖杯戦争を監督するために監督役の最優先事項。
Yeah.
繰り返される。今に始まったことじゃないのか。
これで5度目だ。今までで最短のサイクルということになるが、
こんなことを今まで4度も。
Kind of like it gets faster and faster.
マスターたちは己が欲望に突き動かされ、ただ無差別に殺し合いを行う。
Like killing a certain Rin's father.
最悪なやつだったらどうするんだ。
What happened in the city last time.
力など私たちにはない。エイミやシロ、君が
So
勝ち残
basically,
ればいい。
if you give up, you let someone with a bad intention a chance to get the
Win the
grail.
Holy Grail, yeah.
So someone like Shirou would find purpose
戦う理
there.
由がない。
それによって最悪が起きたとしても興味はないのだ
それは
な。ならば君は10年前の出来事にも関し
You bait her. You.
ふさわしくないマスターが聖杯に触れた。残された災害の爪
It
痕。
kind of was because of you what happened, man.
それって
Kiritsugu did not wish for this. It was your wish that did this.
バカな男がつまらぬ干渉に流された結果、時が経てば聖杯は現れる。あれは自らを得るにふさわしい持ち主を選ぶ。
他のマスターと決着をつけずに聖杯を手に入れても一番初めに聖杯を手に入れたマスターは
Stop.
話はここまでだ。ここで決めよう。エミやシロ。
Is-
He doesn't really have a choice.
There's like so much more than what
喜
he
べ
said.
少年。君の願いはようやく叶う。君の望みは叶わない。たとえそれが君にとって容認し得ぬものであろうと。
This, we're trying to prove that theory wrong. And especially if Kirei believes in it.
マスターとして戦うって決めた。納得してくれるか、セイバ
納得するも何もありません。
It's important to me.
She really is gonna like him.
誓ったではないですか。
ー。なら俺はお前のマスターになる。よろしく頼む、セイバー。
Yeah, please survive.
握手はダメか。
This is new to her.
ただ突然だったので驚きました。あなたの身に霊樹がある限りこの身はあなたの剣となると。
10年前の火事の原因が聖杯戦争だっていうなら、あんな出来事を2度も起こさせるわけにはいかない。
Hopefully it goes well, but last time it didn't, so.
悪いけどここからは一人
Yeah,
で
you're now her enemy.
は
あなたがまだ敵にもなっていなかったからよ。これでエミヤ君もマスターの一人。
遠坂と喧嘩するつもり
Well,
はない。
eventually you'll have to.
やっぱりそうきたか。
倒しやすい敵がいるなら遠慮なく叩くべきだ。
He's pragmatic.
君はまたその男に情けをかけるのか。そういう事情ではあるが。
そんなわけないでしょこいつには借りがあるじゃない。気持ちよく戦えないだけよ。
カリトゥエラを返したのなら呼んでくれ。
They have something going on between them.
私借りっぱなしって嫌いなんだから。
Well, you could have been a jerk about it and did not repay that debt.
Well, you're a good person, like he said.
けどできれば敵同士になりたくない。お前みたいなやつは好きだ。
They definitely have a thing between them. Oh, hey, girl.
お話は終わり。
Creepy.
Hello, stepsister. Half sister.
まさか。
Berserk, okay. Yeah,
That's why I said, go, why do you think that she's with
because
Lancer?
it looked like she was with Lancer in the opening. Ah, okay. We're gonna fight with our sister. Fuck. Okay, so like last episode, I did refresh my memory on a lot of stuff from Zero, but I'll have to refresh my memory on the actual rules of the war. Because I do not trust Kirei to tell us everything, which he obviously didn't. Like, there's a lot he himself probably doesn't understand about what happened back then. Like, for the fact that he said that the destruction of the city was a result of the war. Yeah, technically.
Yes, it was.
But a lot of that, like, the way people understand it is that when Kiritsugu chose not to have a wish, make his wish happen, he asked Saber to destroy the Grail. The Grail just spread, got to Kirei's body, and picked his wish instead. His wish being destruction, it destroyed the whole place. So he truly doesn't understand what happened there. I kind of hate that he calls Kiritsugu weak and stuff, because again, you were not in his mind when he met whatever the Grail is, when he learned about what the Grail does.
In his mind, Kirei did not take the opportunity to make a wish and to use a grail. So,
but
in
that's
his mind,
the thing.
he is weak.
So many, I mean, pretty much all of these masters are fighting for something they don't understand. Like, they just know that this is a great opportunity, the biggest chance at a wish. I do love what he said about the reasons why they're fighting. So either you want to fight because you have a wish that needs to be, you know, answered, or you are afraid that someone with a bad wish is going to get the Grail, so you fight in order to stop them from getting their wish.
Which will be Shirou doing, technically. He's gonna
Shirou
fight
would,
because he
yeah.
doesn't want what happened 10 years ago to happen again.
And it's the fact that if you don't want to fight, that's your thing, but others will still come after you because all the others need to die for the Grail to happen, you know? So that's the part I need to refresh my memory on. And there's more than that. The fact I forgot, but Ilia is a homunculus after her mom. So that would mean that I don't know what's going on with her since she's obviously a master, but is she still a homunculus? Is she still supposed to become the Grail?
I will just say that what I saw in Phase Zero, she's really different. Like, she's
Well,
really...
obviously she's a master.
No, she's a master, but her personality, her mind, she's
changed.
just darker.
That's 10 years of growing and resenting and not knowing what happened.
She's
except
not the same little girl back then.
obviously, we need to talk to her next episode. But yeah, like, there's that to consider, which, I mean, I don't know what his future relationship with his sister is going to be, but you probably don't want that to happen, or we'll see. The whole true meaning behind the wish and the Grail, like the fact that it can't really grant you a wish if you don't know how to obtain it. So it kind of like Kiritsugu, his way of doing things was to kill a certain group to save the other, and that mentality would lead to the destruction of everyone to save who he considered his world, so his family. But that's the way he understood how to do things, and he hoped for a magic solution that would save everyone, and that's not how it works. I think that's why his understanding of being a hero of justice is still sort of broken, because it leads to death. Shirou being his redemption, he hoped to make it better, but he also understands that to be a hero of justice is not a magical solution. Like, it doesn't save everyone. I really want Shirou to prove him wrong, but now he's stuck in this war where the rules make it sound like you will have to kill your enemy.
I mean, who knows? Like you said, and like I said, Shirou became a master without any proper training, without having that much mana to begin with.
That makes him different, for
So
sure.
he's different in that sense. So maybe the rules will be different for him
I don't know.
at the end.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
All I know is that from what I remember about the Grail, first of all, is it's still corrupted, because it was corrupted in Zero. Second of all, the wish it grants you will not be the thing you imagine. Like, it can disappoint you if you don't come prepared, and no one really comes prepared because they don't know the reality of the Grail. Like, they come in with their wish and expect it to happen, and the reality of it is it's not really gonna happen the way you want. It's gonna happen the way you would have done it at a larger scale. So that can be dangerous depending on the wish. So yeah, Kirei doesn't understand everything about this. What he told Shirou is not everything either, because of course Kirei would want destruction and pain and fighting. So I think he would be maybe manipulating people a little bit to get, again, what he wants. He's done it before, him saying like, oh, if you want to, retreat from the war.
Get rid of your of your commands,
Like, come
and
here,
I'll protect you. That's my job.
Yeah, well, last time he also betrayed people, stabbed them in the back. He also killed people he was not supposed to kill, his father, for example, to steal command spells. So do not trust Kirei, but they don't know that. I will say one thing. I don't like the guy, but he's one of the most interesting characters to discuss. At least in Zero he was. So I'm excited to see what he'll be, because it's 10 years after last time we saw him.
Story.
Yeah, what have you been doing? How have you evolved and changed? I'm excited to see that and discuss it, but I don't trust them, so I'm a bit sad that this is the only... They're all children so far, so this is the only person they can go to for answers, and he would have a tendency to manipulate them into doing what he wants.
To achieve what he wants.
Yeah, so we'll see. But when it comes to Rin, though, I'm happy that right away she did not, dismiss him or turn on him, because like Archer said, he was a easily defeatable enemy right in the beginning. Like, he did not understand his control over Saber. He used a command spell, stopped Saber too, so like it would have been the perfect time to fight. And I'm glad that she had enough, love for him, I guess, to not do that and try to make it more fair, like to explain him a little bit what's going on. Of course she's fishing a little bit too, like the way she was asking all these questions, and she was like, oh, so you're dignified. Like, I'm like, it sounds like
it's so difficult now.
But it would be so easy to truly, like, knowing the servant makes you understand their noble phantasm. So to try and piece together who Saber is would have been easy if they were inclined to answer their questions, and that's kind of what happened. Like, she's not reaching any conclusion, but I saw an opportunity to, learn about Saber. But I'm glad that, despite that, she was being a friend and she took him to Kirei for answers and they explained everything to him. So at least he got that. Of course, now that he's chosen to be a master, she's his enemy. We'll see how complicated this will become. He doesn't want to fight her, but you chose to be a master, man, so you'll kind of have to fight her.
You'll have to fight.
Yeah.
Someday.
We'll see. But I looked into their relationship again, watching the first 2 episodes, and I did not truly understand what the dynamic between them is, and I hope we get to see more of that, like maybe flashbacks of stuff that happened. Of course, for sure she knows her sister likes him.
What we got is the fact that she knows her sisters has a crush on Shirou.
I feel
so
like
that's why she kind of protect him,
I feel like they might be both interested in the other to a certain extent, but her superiority complex and the fact that he's technically like insignificant made her, and the fact that Sakura is also interested in him, might have pushed her to leave him alone and stay back. And this attitude kind of translated to him like, oh, she doesn't want anything to do with you, but he's been trying to connect. It's just that none of them really made a move, so now they won't have a choice. And we'll see, like, she blushed a few times, and he says stuff that reaches her, so there's that.
Yeah, she's interested.
It's actually funny because I feel like she has no experience with interacting with people, because like kind of like Archer showed up, and when he started giving her compliments and saying, oh yeah, you're a strong mage and stuff like that, she's blushing and she's losing herself, like she doesn't know how to react. And then the same thing happens with Shirou, of giving her compliments, just praising her a little bit, saying, yeah, I value you, I like you as a person. And she's like, you're not used to people, obviously. But yeah, maybe an ally for now, but definitely enemies later, so we'll have to look out for this. It will tear me apart to watch them fight.
Like I said, it's gonna be different with Shirou in the game, because it doesn't know anything remotely related to the Holy Grail War, the relationship that you expect from a master and
like
a
that
servant.
Yeah.
So when I first watched Fate Zero, all of that was different for me. Like, okay, they treat them that way. I wasn't expecting it, but it is true that it's gonna be different. Like,
Shirou would treat her like a partner.
won't expect Shirou to treat her like a person, like someone that is gonna value.
Especially since last time we saw her, it was with Kiritsugu, who did not want any close connection to Saber. It was complicated, but with Shirou, first of all, she's a beautiful woman, so he's obviously like impressed. She's a great fighter, so he's impressed with that as well. She's nice. She has an older sister vibe maybe, so there's that too. But you hear that she's this legendary hero, and he doesn't know who she is yet. But you hear that she's this legendary hero.
Yeah, you
would
must
want
respect her.
Yeah, like he's like you would want to respect her for who she is, and he doesn't understand the concept of master and servant. Like he doesn't see himself as important like that. Like that's why he keeps helping others. He's the servant. He's always been the servant. So now you expect him to be the master? It's gonna be okay, that we're forced into this partnership where I'm your master, you're my servant, but really it's a partnership.
Yeah.
Partnership, and I like that. I like that because she deserves respect. This is what I thought when Rin met Archer. Like, he's supposed to be this badass hero, man. You should respect him a little bit, right?
Yeah, but like she said, they are familiars, servant, so treat them as such, you know?
Yeah, but man.
So
To each
now-
their own, I guess.
Next episode, we're gonna find our half-sister.
With Berserker.
Yeah, with Berserker. Who do you think Berserker is?
I know who he is.
You know who he is?
This is a small spoiler I got, unfortunately, when I wrote the tags, the tags for the first few episodes. I saw who Berserker was. His name was written right under. It's Hercules, Heracles.
Which is fitting because he did went crazy one point in time.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah.
Kid his wife and kids.
And that's the thing, like, I could have been surprised, but really looking at him, knowing that he had to have gone mad at least once, I don't see many heroes I know that could fit the bill. I was surprised in Zero, because I didn't know about that. About that one,
went mad.
going mad. But Hercules, I know. I knew the story, so
True.
I'm not surprised. But yeah, this is a name I saw, and now I'm being more careful because I don't want to be spoiled too much about the others as well. So, but this one I knew. I did not know that Ilya was going to be with him, because I got misdirected
gonna
by
be with Lancer.
I got misdirected by the opening.
She was on his shoulder.
I did not notice that. It was fast paced. Okay, so this is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't want to, the next one will be on YouTube pretty soon. So we're gonna
Yes.
see you then, guys.
Bye.